Hello and welcome back to another net worth update for the month of July. And let me just say, it's been a crazy month. Some things have gone up. We've had some action in the 401k column, as well as some things going down, as you'll see with my cash reserve, but I'll explain that when I get there. And then when we take a look at my liabilities, you're gonna see that there's an entire section that is now gone because one of my debts I have fully paid off. So stick around, we have a lot to unpack in this video for July's net worth update because a lot has happened. So now let's start off with taking a look at the green column here for my assets. These are things that I own or the investments I have. This is the positive column. And we do have some movement in terms of my 401k column. It hasn't moved at all because I wasn't contributing, but today I have contributed $920.99 towards my 401k. It's money that's getting put aside for retirement without me really having to do anything actively to invest towards that category. It just happens every time I get a paycheck. And to be honest with you, I really haven't noticed too much being taken out of my paycheck for this. I think each paycheck, it's around, depending on how much I get paid, right around $300, give or take. So I'm pretty happy that I finally pulled the trigger and I'm doing that because that's a asset that's just gonna continue to grow in the background. I don't have to think about it, don't have to worry about it. Anyway, moving down to the house, I'm gonna still put in the current Zillow price for the property, which I understand, Zillow is not the most accurate thing, but I'm not at this time gonna be paying for a estimate on my home. Moving down to the car category, this is my 2019 Honda Elantra. Last time I checked, it was still going for $16,500. So we're gonna stick that back in there. I did mention that there has been some movement in my asset column. At the time of filming, my savings in cash is now down from almost $17,000. It is now down to $9,874.62. So yes, my savings took a pretty significant punch this month, but you're gonna see why, so stay tuned. Let's move down to my TD Ameritrade Roth IRA account. At the time of filming this, I took a quick look at it, and it is up this month, which is good, but once again, it's the stock market, so it goes all over the place. Whoa! Whoa, we all wish. That is incorrect. We are currently sitting at $1,106.06. There we go. And then my TD Ameritrade regular investing account, that currently at the time of filming is $2,478.45. And if we plug all these numbers into this bottom row here, where we're gonna get the total, you will see that gives us a total for the month of July for my asset column of $190,880.12. So yes, we've gone down, and you can see the bulk of that is because of the depletion in my savings and cash accounts. And we're gonna see why in just a second. Let's quickly move ahead now to my liabilities column. This is the stuff I owe to other people. Starting off the liabilities column with my private student loans. If you want, I'll leave a link in the description for my last student loan update video, but my Sallie Mae private loan for the month of July is currently at $23,350.55. Government loan, once again, has not changed whatsoever because it's in deferment and all my money is being targeted towards my private loan. Surprise, surprise, not really. And then my car loan.
Drum roll, please.
This is the big update of the month, and you may have already seen the video I posted earlier this month because I have officially paid off my car loan. No longer do I have to put down that payment each month because my car loan is gone. Clean slate. So that's a pretty nice feeling to have a fully paid off vehicle. Now I can begin using that money that would go towards a vehicle and doing other things with it. At the current moment, I think I'm just gonna be allocating it towards my student loans and making sure that those are just getting paid off as quickly as I can. But in the future, I would like to then use that money to do things like maybe create a sinking fund for holidays or vacations, etc., or putting it towards something like maybe vehicle maintenance, something in that category, some type of an expense that may eventually come up. But it's going to feel really nice not having to make that $300 payment each month because my car loan is gone. And then to mortgage. Now, this one, I'm going to be honest in this video because for the last few months, I've had an inaccurate number about my mortgage. I was under the impression that a lot more of the $1,000 I pay every month towards my mortgage was going towards principal. So I was kind of estimating how much it was because every time one of the bank statements came in the mail that said how much was left on the loan, somehow it always got thrown away before I even saw it. But I officially caught one for the month of July, and I got a more current, accurate reading of how much principal is left on my loan. And it's a little bit higher than what I inputted for the month of June. So today we have an actual accurate number, and that is $135,300.00. So yes, we went kind of up in the liabilities, which we never want to do. But that's more because I'm just a bad reporter. I was misinformed by myself of how much I actually had left on my principal for my mortgage loan. So don't do that. If you're trying to keep an accurate tab on your net worth, don't overestimate how much you're putting towards your house each month in the principal. When I actually looked at the statement that the mail sent to me regarding how much I'm putting towards it each month, it was really sad because I'm putting down $1,000 each month towards my mortgage loan, but around almost $500 was, I think, going towards escrow. It was like 480 something. And then around 300 something dollars went towards interest. And then a minuscule amount went towards paying off the principal. It's going to be a long journey. But homeowners, you know. Anyway, let's take the numbers here and input them towards the bottom so we can see what we are officially at for the total of my debts. So as you can see, we are now at $230,057.70 for the month of July for my debt column. This is how much money I owe to other people, and I'm going to be working to pay that off over the next few years. So now that we've taken a look and determined my assets for the month of July and the liabilities for the month of July, let's go ahead and plug it into this blue graph or blue chart I have over here. For the month of July, we're going to put in a little formula so that it spits out the correct number. We're going to take the total value of my assets for July, subtract from that the total amount of liabilities I have for the month of July, and we should get that. Negative $39,177.58. So we're still moving in the positive direction, even though we had a significant lowering in my asset column and a little bit of a bump up in the liabilities. We did also have a pretty significant drop off in the liabilities column with the paying off of my car loan. As you can see, it spits out the amount of change it was from the month of June with a change of $2,654.05. Not bad. A little bit lower than it was before, but that's because I'm fixing some things that I messed up in the previous months, aka my mortgage. And if we take one last look down here at the net worth graph, I have this little line graph going up with the cute little stars. We can see that we are still trending in the positive direction. Sure, we may have gone a little bit under the average rate of change. As you can see, the stars below the line here. But nevertheless, it's still moving upwards towards a net worth of 0. And we want to just see these stars continue to grow upwards and keep going until they reach the sky. Whatever the sky is, who knows yet, but sky's the limit. As you noticed in this video, my 401k column grew and it's growing passively. So if you want to, check out this video here, how I went about setting up my 401k with my current employer so that maybe if you aren't doing that already, you can do the same.